now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show brings you famous celebrities and amazing people from all over the world. Listen online at themikewagnershow.com and on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And watch the interview on YouTube. So sit back and relax and enjoy the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can also check our Facebook page, Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. Also, download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Coming soon to Anchor FM and also Google Play, Apple, iTunes, Libsyn, and more. And also become a subscriber of the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel and take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. We're here with Grammy Award-winning artist and true Chicago legend, Jim Peterik, born and raised in the Chicago area, singer, songwriter, leader of the Ides of March, also helped out with Chase, helped out with Survivor, and many more. He's also got the Pride of Lions we'll be talking about later as well. We'll be talking about the 55th anniversary of the Ides of March coming up. But first of all, we'd like to introduce the ultimate survivor of Chicagoland, the Grammy Award-winning and the virtuoso of the Windy City, ladies and gentlemen, Jim Peterik. Jim, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, it's an honor to have to be on your show, Mike, and that's quite an introduction. I'll try to live up to it.
Actually, I have to live up to you more. Like you've been a Grammy, you won a number of Grammys, Grammy Award singer, songwriter, and you were born and raised in the Chicago area. You lead the band called the Ides of March. You've got your 55th anniversary coming up. We'll talk about that. You also helped out with Chase, also headed up Survivor, which a couple of hits, especially from Rocky 3, Rocky 4, like with Eye of the Tiger, and also Burning Heart. And you also have some projects coming up. We'll talk about that later on. But first of all, before we get into the 55th anniversary of the Ides of March and the upcoming release, Play On, tell us how you got started.
Wow, that goes way back. My dad played saxophone. I used to follow him around playing sax when I was 10 years old at all his gigs or jobs, as he called them. He was in a band called the Hi-Hatters. Mm-hmm. Actually, he worked the phone company by week, because he was a child of the Depression. Couldn't really make a living doing music, but on weekends, he spread his wings and had a great polka band. And I learned my craft from him and watched him play, got very inspired with the way the audiences would just go with him. And he would become this celebrity at these weddings and bar mitzvahs, and didn't matter what kind of gig, he would always give it 100%, and I learned from that. And one day I got together with some schoolmates from Piper School, Berwyn, Illinois, and we formed a band called the Shondells, and that morphed into the Ides of March. And now, since 1964, we're celebrating 55 years with the original four members: Jim Peterik, that's me, Bob Berglund, Mike Borch, and Larry Millis. Still the same core four from Berwyn, Illinois.
That is amazing, too. And how did you get the name the Ides of March?
Well, we had a name originally called the Shondells until Tommy James decided they were going to call themselves Tommy James and the Shondells.
Oh, no.
Yeah. One of those coincidences that happens. He didn't steal it. It just was in the atmosphere. And we were all in high school reading Julius Caesar. And Bob Berglund says, "Hey, look, beware the Ides of March. Sounds like a name." And it was a damn better name than the Shondells. So we became the Ides of March in '66. And that was the group on the label for our first hit record, You Wouldn't Listen, on the Parrot label in '66.
And, of course, you could say, everybody's saying right now, "Hail Caesar," but you wouldn't listen.
Good one. Good one. You know our first single. That's really cool.
Yes, that's right. And, of course, it hit number 7 in the regions, including Chicago area, number 42. And what were your thoughts at the time you wouldn't listen, make it that far? Did you expect it to go, that far? Or was it just like, have something else in the works as well? I mean, what were your thoughts when it hit that high?
Well, it was really amazing when it hit number 7 on the WLS $7 survey. But, it stalled at 42 nationally, which was a bit of a disappointment. But we were 15 years old, and we were pretty damn happy. And suddenly in the spring of 1966, we were on the road with the Allman Joys, who became the Allman Brothers, and Ardeen Taylor, and Indiana Wants Me, and many other groups. And we were just, barely out of our very young years. We're so young.
That is amazing, too. And then along came Vehicle, and, just give us a little synopsis about how that first came about, Vehicle, which is obviously very popular, and I don't need to explain that one.
Well, that one was our milestone moment. It still remains to this day. It's still on the radio. It's still being featured in ads such as Acura and on and on. It's always being covered and redone. It's a real blessing. But after you wouldn't listen, we had Roller Coaster, which was a mid-charter. And then we had a series of parrot singles that just didn't do so well. And at that point, we got some managers that brought us to the next level. And they got us a deal with Warner Brothers. We put out One Woman Man, and we thought that was going to be a big hit. But it was a turntable hit, as they used to call it. And but it impressed Warner Brothers enough to say, we need a demo of some more stuff you have. And we recorded 4 songs. The 4th song on that demo tape was Vehicle. And they go, well, the first 3 are okay, but that 4th one is a smash. And we recorded it. It became the fastest breaking single in Warner Brothers history. And it went to number 1 on Cashbox, number 2 on Billboard in the spring of 70. And then we really hit the road with groups like Janis Joplin, the Grateful Dead, Allman Brothers Band again, I said that, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix, Poco, on and on. I mean, we were living the dream at 19.
That was amazing, too. And it was something I read, too, about Led Zeppelin. You guys made the headlines about being with Led Zeppelin. So it's interesting you probably hear about that one. So you made the headlines with Led Zeppelin, and what happened with Led Zeppelin?
Oh, man. Well, right. The next day, Ann Stark, the columnist in Winnipeg, said, Ides of March steals show from Led Zeppelin. And it was one of those days where we could do no wrong. We got a standing ovation after every song. We're going, is this real? And Zeppelin got up there, and they were in a bad mood, and they never are bad, but they were not up to par. And anyway, after the show, they invited us to their penthouse suite, and we went up there, innocent 19-year-olds, and all sorts of stuff was happening in that penthouse that we had never seen before, and we were very uncomfortable about it. And I look at Larry, and Larry looks at Bob and Mike and says, we're out of here. Thank you, Robert Plant. And we left. And we went to Dunkin' Donuts across the street. And we were back in our comfort zone.
Oh, my goodness. I'm ready to have a Dunkin' Donuts with you on that one.
I'm telling you, we'll toast.
Yes, that's right. Okay, we'll talk more about the 55th anniversary, one of your other singles, and leading into your upcoming album. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking for a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. Also, check our Facebook page and like and share on facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. Also, download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, we'll be coming to Anchor FM very shortly, and you can also catch the Mike Wagner Show on Google Play, Apple, iTunes, Libsyn, and more. Also become a subscriber of The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel at The Mike Wagner Show, and check The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. We're here with Chicago born and raised Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Jim Peterik of the Ides of March. He also headed up Chase and Survivor, and they're talking about the upcoming 55th anniversary. They'll be at the Genesee Theater October 26th in Waukegan, and they're going to be having a new release called Play On, which features Vehicle, obviously the biggest song of all. You Wouldn't Listen were their first hits, and also L.A. Goodbye. I think we forgot to mention that. You can just tell us a little bit about that song.
Well, that came about in 1971. We did great with Vehicle. Superman, not so well, but it still, we made the charts at number 17. But then we started getting into that Crosby, Stills, and Nash influence. That first album blew us away, and we love their harmonies, and we're really good singers. Everybody in the band has a good voice. And we were in L.A., and our first trip to L.A., we played the Whiskey with Tony Joe White and Stephen Stills, and we were on the Mama Cass show, met Dick Clark, and it was this great time in L.A., and we loved it. The palm trees, we had never been, some of us were never on a plane, but on the way back, we started thinking, wow, we really miss the bungalows in Berwyn, and on the plane, I wrote L.A. Goodbye. And it became a number one record for 5 weeks in Chicago.
Wow.
Never spread as much as we would like to, but in the Midwest, especially Chicago, that's a beloved song. And when we do it in concert, people stand up and cheer. It's just a wonderful thing.
That is amazing, too. You got your 55th anniversary show coming up October 26th at the Genesee Theater in Waukegan, and you'll be releasing the album commemorating the 55th, Play On. You'll be featuring those songs. You can just tell us what else is on the album and some other featured who will be on that release called Play On.
Well, we're honored to have some really great guests. The one that comes to mind first is Mark Farner, formerly of Grand Funk Railroad, a hero of ours who was selling out Shea Stadium when we were just cutting our teeth. And he's as good as ever. He's amazingly vital. The voice is there. The chops are there. The guitar is there. We wrote a song together called Swagger, which is the first release. A video is going to be released the 14th of this month, which is really, really exciting. And he came to Chicago, and we cut the vocals live. We also have Kathy Richardson, the lead singer of Jefferson Starship, who's been a friend of mine since she was 18, and I discovered her. Joe Bonamassa, the amazing blues guitarist, came in and did a guest spot with the band. David Pack from Ambrosia came in and did a song called Song About Mary on the album. Tom Duty of the Crying Shames, for you Chicago area fans. The Crying Shames were one of the top bands in the 60s. And many others that I may have forgot one or two. Oh, Mindy Abair, the great jazz sax player, came in. In fact, she played on the second single, which is called Friends Like You, which we're doing the video right now, where we're going back to Berwyn and visiting some of the landmarks of Berwyn when we grew up.
That is amazing. You also have Bo Bice of American Idol fame who will be on the album, and Paul Schaefer of David Letterman. You can just tell us about those two.
Yeah, thank you. Bo Bice is a dear friend. He's the one responsible for singing Vehicle back up to the top of the charts in 05 when he was the runner-up to the winner of American Idol. We didn't even know it was going to happen, and all of a sudden we turned on the TV and there's this guy that looks like Jesus Christ, and he's singing Vehicle like nobody's business. And we go, oh my God. We became a dear friend, and he joined Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and now he's on his own, and he's also going to be at the Genesee Theater along with Mark Farner.
That is amazing. Paul Schaefer, David Letterman, also on there too. And we'll also get to your show coming up at the Genesee. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking a budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today at 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 10% off your first order. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on MikeWagnerShow.com. Also, like us on Facebook at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and also coming soon to Anchor FM, as well as on Google Play, iTunes, Apple, Libsyn, and more. You can also subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel and take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. We're here with Chicago area born and raised Grammy Award singer-songwriter Jim Peterik of the Ides of March, and they'll be having their 55th anniversary show at the Genesee Theater on October 26th in Waukegan, and can tell us all about that.
Well, it's going to be a marathon show. It'll probably last, 2.5 hours, because it's going to feature at least 5 songs from the Play On record with guest stars Bo Bice and Mark Farner. And with Bo Bice, we're going to dip into his history with Blood, Sweat, and Tears, who were very influential in the development of the Ides of March. Obviously, Vehicle, very inspired by BS&T. So we'll probably be playing, Spinning Wheel and You Made Me So Very Happy. But in addition to that, we do our own songs, like LA Goodbye, You Would Listen, Vehicle, on and on. And then, of course, we got Mark Farner, who will come on and do Swagger with us, and some of his biggest hits, American Band, and Locomotion, and on and on. So it's going to be a hit fest.
It sounds like you guys all be joining in as well, too. And tell everybody, how can they get tickets?
Well, a good question. Genesee box office. I'm sure that's available. I don't have it in front of me, but probably GeneseeTheater.com. And, of course, there's information on my website, theidesofmarch.com is how you can get tickets.
That is amazing, too. And, of course, the Ides of March 55th anniversary Play On. You can tell us where can they find that?
Well, nowadays, Amazon is our biggest vendor. Things have changed, and right now it's on pre-order. And if you pre-order a CD now, you get a free download of the Bo Bice song, Love or Something Like It. And we also have a double vinyl for sale there. And there's a special hand-signed album for the double vinyl that's a bit of a premium, but it's going to be a real collector's item, very limited number of those. And then it goes on sale officially on the 16th on Amazon. Also on, of course, you can download it on iTunes, and you can find it on Spotify. And in any major, there's not a lot of major record stores anymore, but there are record stores where it will be available in your area.
That'd be great, too. And afterwards, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, and how do people contact you?
Sure. Also, of course, you can find the album and the CD at theidesofmarch.com. But a lot of, mainly promoting this album. This is really a legacy project for us. After being together for 55 years, we feel it's really our best work since 1970. It's the strongest. We had Fred Mullen produce it, who produced America and all the Jimmy Webb albums, and Linda Ronstadt. He's just terrific. We brought him in because he's a dear friend, and we felt we needed an outside ear to really pick the right songs and get the best performances out of the band.
That is amazing, too. And, of course, once again, the Ides of March 55th anniversary Play On will be released August 16th, and the Ides of March 55th anniversary show will be October 26th at the Genesee Theater in Waukegan. And, of course, you'll be releasing the classic tracks, Vehicle, LA Goodbye, You Wouldn't Listen, and, of course, you also have many other projects coming up as well, too. So just wanted to say, Jim, it's a great honor to be chatting with you. I'd like to thank you for your time, and please do us a favor. Keep this up to date, and look forward to having you on again soon.
Can I do one final message to you and your fans?
Absolutely.
Great God in heaven, I love you. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Da-da. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I forgot to have you sing. So So perhaps next time when I have you on or so, you can sing a few. But yes, great guy. We love you, Jim. And thank you very much. And look forward to having you on again soon. And rock the Genesee in Waukegan.
Thank you, Mike. Keep the music alive, man. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Listen online at themikewagnershow.com and on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. And watch the interview on YouTube. Also, become a sponsor of the program and or donate today at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again tomorrow for another episode of The Mike Wagner Show.